The old union was the only union on campus. And in fact, my predecessor, Bruce Kaiser, came over from Indiana in 1956 to be the first director of that union. It was in the late 60s that they started planning for this particular building.
The first plan that they have made failed through because it was, to the best of my ability, it was too costly. So they went back to the drawing board and they made just a beautiful model of what the new union was going to be like, which eventually they named Bowen and Braden Auditorium.
At that time, President Braden, who's watching over us right here, really wanted the auditorium badly. They expanded the size of the auditorium. They took out the bookstore, which was in the plans. They took away the residence hall tower and the guest rooms, and they ended up with the building pretty much that we have today.
The Bowen Student Center to me is a place for our students. It's a place for them to come, hang out, relax, maybe study in between classes, meet their friends. The purpose of a student union is to be the living room or the hearthstone of campus. So it's a gathering place for people to meet, exchange ideas, and even cultivate school spirit.
It's a place where students go before, between, and after classes. And it's the meeting place of the campus and the community. If there's a major event going on in town, the chances are it's going to take place here. Great town and gown, more or less a living room or what have you. That's what I think of when I think of Bowen Student Center.
It's the place that the students have that they can go and hang out and make the connections that they need and truly enhance that academic experience. Some of the magic of Braden Auditorium is what truly happens behind the scenes. The public sees a great show. If they came to see Marvin Hamlisch, they had a wonderful time. It was Marvin Hamlisch and Joel Grey. They saw a wonderful show. But what the public doesn't see is during the day, rather than hire a symphony orchestra, we use the Illinois State Orchestra students. So those students had the opportunity to work with Marvin Hamlisch the entire day. And that is something you cannot put a price tag on. They had that experience to work with a professional of that nature. It was just amazing. And to stand in the background and watch them do that, it's just impossible to describe, to see these students talking to somebody who's doing what they want to do and making it work and making a living at it and traveling the world. And that's what they want to do.
Over the years, the staff has done a remarkable job of keeping the building relevant to the current campus community. And that type of change has progressed over the years, constantly evaluating the needs of the campus and then meeting those needs.
Future plans for the Bowen Student Center include some renovations and some possible additions to the building. The catering kitchen actually is located upstairs between Burger King and the atrium. So there's these walls that nobody knows what goes on behind these walls. So the catering kitchen is planned to come downstairs. Upstairs, what's so exciting is where the kitchen was, that area all gets blown out. And so if a student walks into the Bowen from the Milner Plaza, those doors, they're going to see all the way to the atrium. So we're going to have light coming into the building from the atrium to the 2 west entrance. And then what will happen is that will become a great big food court. We really want to get them into the building. We want to keep them here for a while.
Some of our plans really have to do with enhancing the experience for the students. We are a building that's 40 years old, and there are things that we need to do because the college experience is not the college experience that we had, the college experience that these students had, and we need to adjust with that. I think my favorite part about the Bowen Student Center is the connection that we get with the students and how we know that we are truly affecting their lives and the difference that we make in their experience here at Illinois State.